Hey everybody, welcome into Northern Life on this Wednesday. Happy to have you here as we make it halfway through the work week. We have been able to keep making our new Northern Life episodes, but just bear with us this week. It's going to be a little different. Schedules are changing. Hunter's off a couple days, but we're going to give you some new Northern Life episodes to enjoy.
Yeah, that's the guarantee that we offer to all our friends at home.
Stamp it.
See, it's stamped. It's going out to your mailboxes sometime very soon, but you might notice a couple days in a row we're going to be wearing the same stuff, you know? We're working on it.
Yeah, Hunter looks good. We're ready to go.
It's what we do. We always are trying to look our best, and we're looking pretty fly right now, I'd say, Ryan. Right?
Fly indeed. Yeah. Well, let's talk about something that you do, your namesake, hunting.
Yes.
How was the deer opener this past weekend?
It was awesome. I wasn't able to get out on Saturday, but Sunday and Monday, able to get out quite a bit, especially on Monday. Weather was decent, and didn't really see much action. This is me and our ground blind right across from our cabin, but I went out on Monday. So Sunday, I watched the Vikings game, right? So then I went across and I went to the ground blind. So then Monday is the first day I actually went to my deer stand. And Monday, about noonish or so, walked out to my deer stand, a metal ladder deer stand. Somebody stole my deer stand. And
That's probably expensive, too.
It's a little expensive. It could be anywhere between $300 to $600, depending on, and I need a kind of a big, heavy-duty stand to operate out of, so it's a little more expensive than that. And then I went to my brother's stand, which is a little bit down further. His is gone too. So somebody stole both our ladder stands, and we're making the best out of it now. So I ended up just sitting on a hill looking down at a river, and there was nothing really blocking me. So if the deer came out, they would probably just look right up at me. And so we're gonna have to figure something out for next weekend.
It was so bad. You said I can't stand this. Too soon.
No,
That's too soon.
I cried a little bit.
Yeah. Well, you left it on public land, it sounds like.
It is public land, but that
still stealing.
It doesn't mean anyone could just take it. No, that's true. But yeah, definitely. It was out there for probably 4 or 5 years or something like that, untouched. And now this is the first year that somebody took it. So
now you had a problem.
I guess I got to find a new area, which is okay, but you know what?
And a new stand.
And a new stand. So I got to get these things before next hunting season. We'll see what happens here, Ryan.
All right.
But either way, we got next weekend no matter what. We also have today's show, and here's what's coming up today on Northern Life. As always, we have Rachel Hackbarth on this Wednesday, sharing a washable pop and paint watercolor palette from Crayola for this week's Does It Work?
How about that?
Whoa, that's a lot.
Said that well.
A lot of nouns and vowels.
And later, we're going to take a look at an upcoming documentary about the legend Elton John. The documentary charts the Rocket Man's rise to stardom, coming out, overcoming addictions, as well as his final tour.
Elton John.
I love Elton John, too. And so today, as we're showing you all this show at 12:30, the two of us actually in Ironwood, Michigan at this time. We're filming a few stories around town for the show, including at the city's historic theater and a bakery. It's making some great holiday cookies this season. So if you see us out and about in Ironwood, Michigan, be sure to say hello.
Yeah, it's a really cool place around the Northland that we don't get to go enough to. I've only been there a couple times in my life, so I'm sure, this is of course in the past, I'm sure I'm enjoying myself right now in Ironwood, Michigan. That's
another guarantee here from the Northern Life team. We'll be enjoying ourselves in Ironwood, Michigan.
We gotta go there more often though. Go on some more shoots and maybe go to Wakes, Waters Meets and different areas out and go Gibbet County. I know our team tries to go out there quite a bit, but us ourselves haven't been out there too often.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've been to the UP. I think the last time, I don't know if I've ever been as an adult. It might be my first time going to the UP as an adult.
Wow,
I drove through as a kid.
Oh, really?
But not as an adult, so I'll be happy to see you tomorrow, or I guess today.
Today?
In our world.
Yeah.
We're recording this on Tuesday.
This is interesting.
Let's get to a list we wait every year for. Marketing research company Reboot crunched the numbers to reveal the world's sexiest bald men for the year 2024. So coming in at number 1, we got Prince William.
Why is he holding a football?
Hey, they had the game in London.
That makes sense.
This is the only video I could find of Prince William. Other notable names include Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Terry Crews, and how about this? A little love for Danny DeVito making the top sexiest bald men list.
He's sexy in my opinion, Danny DeVito. You got to love Danny DeVito. But of course, my father did not make the list.
How is that possible?
Another good-looking bald man.
Didn't make it.
I know, right? But bald. I mean, there was a time in history I think that bald was kind of not frowned upon, but people would kind of make fun of the bald people. But now I feel like it's very popular, and a lot of people actually shave their heads.
Yeah, it's a good look.
It's a very good look,
especially if you got a beard.
I was just about to say, with the beard, it looks very, very good.
Good combo.
So, good. If you're bald out there, you're looking pretty fly in our books right now.
Shout out Chief Meteorologist Adam Lawrence.
Oh, him too. Yeah, there we go.
Good stuff. Well, if you're hoping to see those studs on the big screen sometime, Marcus Theater is now getting into the subscription game with their new Marcus Movie Club. The new subscription, $9.99 a month, and with that, Subscribers will get 1 regular movie ticket, 20% discounts on concessions, and no fees. And this does not replace their magical movie rewards. This membership seems to just be available at all Marcus locations in Minnesota, Wisconsin, and the other states where Marcus has a footprint.
Wow. I don't know about you. Do you ever get to see movies in theaters too often these
I get
days?
to see movies.
Okay, you see movies every once in a while, whether it's on the screen and on your phone or whatever.
Yeah, but not the movie theater, not so much.
No, I think before I had a girlfriend, it would be like every a year and a half.
Yeah, long time.
It'd be a while. But now we're seeing them once every month or something like that, which has been a blast.
I gotta say, going to the movies alone sometimes is really fun.
I think I've done it one time, and that's a cool experience
You
too.
get the popcorn by yourself.
Yeah.
You get the drink.
Yeah, and you don't have to share the popcorn.
Yeah.
You just get to eat it and spill all over
You're
yourself.
on your own timeline. It's good stuff.
It's great.
Hey, the crew over at Wallet Hub has been busy this fall crunching the numbers, not for that sexiest bald men list, but they're finding each state's most popular comfort food. Here in Minnesota, the survey totally found our favorite tater tot hot dish. Meanwhile, Wisconsin was going with cheese curds, and Michigan loves their pasties.
All 3 very good options. But yeah, I could see tater tot hot dish. It has to be either a hot dish or a casserole for us in Minnesota, and tater tot hot dish wins.
I think they were the article was making fun of another team's list. I don't know if it was the New York Times, but they said like their comfort food for Minnesota was like grape salad.
Grape salad?
Or grape nut salad. I don't know.
I've never had that before, and nor do I want to have that, I don't think.
I'm sticking with tater tot hot dish.
Yeah.
Tater tot hot dish was great. Cheese curds also great. And also shout out to Ironwood, Michigan. I think we'll have to grab a pasty while we're there.
I hope there's a place that, if you can send us a text right now, we want to know because it's about lunchtime.
Send it to us.
Yes.
Please do. Hey, coming up, Rachel Hackbarth getting colorful for this week's Does It Work with a potential Christmas gift idea for your little ones. Welcome back, everybody. Our executive producer, Ben Reed, was in the studio. Our team is so awesome. They help us, arrange these shoots sometimes.
Yeah.
We're going to Rigoni's. So if you've been to Rigoni's in Ironwood, Michigan, we're going to have some pasties tomorrow.
Yeah.
Or I guess today.
Today, right now,
We're
as
filming
we
this on
speak.
Tuesday.
Our brains are all messed up right now because we don't know what's
Right
going on.
now, we're enjoying a pasty that we got from Rigoni's in Ironwood,
Yeah,
Michigan.
thank you very much, Ben, for letting us know. They are known for their pasties, so we are enjoying ourselves.
We're excited.
A Northern Michigan classic pasty. It's going to be really good.
Good stuff.
Good times. But here, listen here. We're going to be switching gears and talking here about some arts and crafts. I'm sure parents want less mess and easy cleanup when it comes to arts and crafts without sacrificing the fun here, Ryan.
That's all they want. The Crayola Pop and Paint watercolor palette makes painting less messy and cleanup a breeze. Rachel Hackbarth trying it out for this week's Does It Work?
Arts and crafts are a favorite for Augur Biggerstaff's kids. They're helping us test out the $12.99 Crayola Pop and Paint watercolor palette. The paint is printed on these 96 chips, and the water is inside of a pin.
No, I've never seen it. The only thing I'm used to is this type of stuff.
A traditional water paint kit usually involves a bowl of water and paints. That is not the case with this kit.
Yeah, these are little cutouts that I guess you punch them out and stick them in those spaces.
It only takes a minute to set up our palette with paint. It also includes this cleaning pad.
If too much water is squeezed into the bristles, blot on cleaning pad.
Our artists, Adam and Aspen, think the Pop and Paint kit is fun.
What do you think about it so far?
Really good.
While Mom finds the kit is a cleaner way to work on crafts as advertised.
Squeeze the water a little bit, okay, and then paint that little cleaning pad.
A fun activity for Adam and Aspen and a headache-free activity for Audra. This family thinks it works.
I like it. I like that you don't have to have a cup of water that can get really dirty and tip over and make Mom upset.
Yeah.
This way the water is contained in the pen and the water's not getting dirty. It's the tip that's getting dirty, and you can just clean it off pretty easily.
For Does It Work? I'm Rachel Hackbarth.
I think that's a great idea.
Got a thumbs up from the kid?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
for sure. I bet it's a kid-by-kid basis, though, because I'm sure some kids won't be able to figure it out or will try to paint on the walls or
Yeah.
things like that. Ever seen those commercials where they're like drawing on the walls with crayons and things like that? And it's something. It's not a good thing. But then hopefully the kids aren't doing that. So if you're watching this show and you're a kid, don't draw on mom and dad's walls.
Don't draw on the walls. And if you're moving
Yes.
furniture, don't hit the walls.
Yes.
That was always a big one, too.
Yeah, or scraping it along the floor
scrape
or
the
whatever.
wall.
Ooh, not good.
Watch out.
Yep.
Yeah, but thumbs up. I like that product. I wanted to share this at the top of the show, but thought it was fitting to have it in our viewer comments because he is necessarily our newest Northern Life viewer, unless somebody else has recently had a kid out there. Little Wells. I got to meet Briggs' son the other night. We went out bowling as a group with some mutual friends, and I got to meet the little Wells over at Incline Station. It was a blast meeting him. He was asleep the entire time, which was super impressive.
Wow.
But it was also good seeing Briggs and Matt, who were happy to get out of the house, too.
Wow, a well-behaved little Wells, a gentleman, not waking up and ruining you guys' bowling session.
The cutest part is he has that big bear jacket on, but his arms aren't long enough to get out, so he's just like this, and he's just got the armholes that are sticking out of the sides. But he is so cute. I mean, he's so little.
I can't wait to meet him. This is going to be it's a very soon shoot. I'm assuming that we're going to be going and meeting with him, so I'm excited to do that.
That'd be great. Well, hey, a couple of months ago, actually, I got an email from a young man named William who goes to Cloquet High School, and he wanted to ask about life in the journalism and broadcast world, and so I invited William and his mom to come into the station for a tour. You know, I got to talk more about life, you know, especially when you're about to graduate high school. There's so many different paths you can take, so he wanted to learn more about what we do, what goes into producing our show, doing the show, all the things behind the scenes.
Yeah, and if I remember right, he's very similar to your path, where he is very into the theater and into that sort of thing, so he could totally do exactly what you did and just hop right in and do the whole this thing. It's very similar to your background that you had as well.
And you know, it's interesting too, you know, this past summer marked 10 years since I graduated high school.
Jeez.
And so just imagining all the different roads you possibly could take after you graduated high school, if you wanted to go to college or didn't want to go to college, maybe having like a little guidance or expertise in like what somebody's been through in life is important to learn, especially at 18.
Yep, ask questions. You never learn anything by talking. You know, asking questions is the way to go, for sure.
Yeah, so shout out William. And hey, guess what? William actually emailed me the other day because he was talking about when I first met him that he was going out for the fall musical. And guess what? He emailed me again saying they are putting on Mamma Mia this weekend, the 14th to the 17th at Cloquet Senior High School. I'm actually going to go see it, so it should be a wonderful time. And I already got my tickets, so be sure to get your tickets out there.
That's going to be awesome. I'm excited for you to see that. Old Billy in Mamma Mia. I don't know if he goes by Billy or not, but he's going to go by Billy now. He's
going to go by Billy now.
Yeah, it's very good. And we have to give a huge shout out, of course, to our viewer Mia, who messaged us on Facebook saying she is making us personalized Christmas wreaths. Are you kidding me? She tells us they are made from scratch and made with love. So we're excited to receive those and, of course, show them off. There's no such thing as too many Christmas decorations or too many wreaths in your house, and I'm excited to see what they look like. Is that what they look like right there, by the way?
I think so.
Oh my gosh, I'm excited.
We're actually meeting her later today, so.
In Ironwood?
No. We're filming this on Tuesday, so at the station here today.
Okay, I get it.
We'll get it down. Thanks for showing us so much love. We're going to talk about Elton John's new documentary when we come back. Welcome back, everybody. I got to say, you know, Mia, and for everybody at home, you're too kind to us.
Yes! Oh my gosh, we get so many gifts and presents, and we don't deserve them by any means, so thank you very much for sending those in. It's very nice of you.
Not required, but greatly appreciated.
Yes.
Yep, it's good stuff.
Amen.
Good stuff. We're not in Ironwood, by the way. We're
Ironwood. She's actually meeting us today in Tuesday Land, and then we're going to Ironwood on Wednesday Land.
Yep,
okay.
Which is Today Land.
Which is Today Land
for the folks
as well.
watching at home
so
right now.
Confusing.
Thank you for still being here with us if you haven't changed the channel. The all-time great Elton John has been making music and headlines for more than half a century now.
That's
Hunter.
right now, and a new documentary focuses on two critical periods of his life and career. David Daniel has a look.
I always believe that if you have got enough ambition, you can make it anywhere.
Ladies and gentlemen, Elton John.
Elton John, Never Too Late, bookends the music icon's career.
The album went soaring up into the charts.
Did you know that you nailed it? Yeah.
Film directed by R.J. Cutler and Elton John's husband, David Furnish, looks at the Rocket Man's rise to stardom.
Elton John is set to play at Dodger Stadium.
No solo artist has ever put on a live stadium show.
I knew it couldn't get any bigger.
The biggest rock star in the world, but deeply miserable, lonely, closeted, drug addicted, alcoholic.
I was still very naive. I didn't know I was gay. If people were gay, they were in the closet. I was desperately wanting happiness and going completely the wrong way about it.
And the lead up to his 2022 North American farewell concert back at Dodger Stadium.
The first decision in 1976 to come out, the second decision in recent years to stop touring and to give up what I consider to be the last great addiction of his life in order for Elton to spend more time with his young boys and his husband.
Both decisions illustrate the film's theme and title.
It's never too late to make decisions that are life-changing.
I've got to the point in my life where I have to do what is honest.
In Hollywood, I'm David Daniel.
One of the greats for sure.
Yeah.
Not many people known for playing the piano in rock music, and he's one of the greats and one of my favorites of all time, and that's going to be a really cool documentary to see.
When I was flying to Europe, I got to watch the Queen movie,
Oh, yeah.
the Bohemian Rhapsody movie. That was really well done too.
Yeah.
So
You know, I watched that on a flight as well.
Really?
I did. I don't remember much of it because I was too busy worrying about flying, but what I did remember, it was a very good movie.
It was
Yes.
indeed. Hey, if the middle of the week is weighing you down, let's share a few fun bear videos on this Wednesday, making rounds on social media. Way back on Halloween night, a black bear made an unexpected appearance, caught on video, helping itself to a candy stash, and that footage shows the bear swiping a basket filled with treats from a porch, scattering some of those sweets in the process.
I'd say his costume is great. Why not
That's
give
a
him some
great
candy?
costume. So realistic.
Very
That's
lifelike.
amazing. And next, there was a snow day at the zoo in Colorado. One of its grizzly bears enjoyed every bit of it. The 19-year-old grizzly at the zoo had a blast laying on the snow-covered ground while he stuck out his tongue and feasted on the falling snowflakes.
He's actually sticking out his tongue and licking the snow.
Looks like me eating Domino's pizza back on Saturday night.
That's perfect. Oh
Enjoying
my
every
gosh.
bit of it. But before we head to break two, we want to thank you all for stopping by our Northern News Now blood drive we had over the past 2 days on Monday and Tuesday. And thanks to the hundreds of donors, Memorial Blood Centers will be able to provide critical and life-saving blood donations to the Northland residents who need it. So from all of us here at Northern Life and Northern News Now, a big thank you.
Yes, a huge production put on there, and definitely always a success. And this one's a successful one as well. So thank you all very much.
Great meeting donors as well. Hey, coming up, we'll tease to a highly anticipated story tomorrow for Northern Life.
Tomorrow here on Northern Life, we got to stop by the brand new Chick-fil-A restaurant at the Miller Hill Mall, which is opening up tomorrow. The two of us met, and the operator behind the team, behind the awesome addition to the Northland. We'll have that for you tomorrow here on Northern Life, and I'll learn how to read a little more in our next coming show.
And we'll figure out what day it is
Exactly.
and what location we're at.
There's so much going on.
We're like in a rinse cycle right now.
Yes.
But yeah, big thanks to the Chick-fil-A team for having us. A very beautiful looking inside and outside of that building. Amazing how they fit it in there at Miller Hill Mall. I didn't think they had enough space, but they did it. They did a great job.
And they have a plan for how it's all going to be working. It sounds like it's going to go very smoothly, and how quickly it all came up, and very impressive.
A lot of tasty items too.
Yep.
Hey, before we go, just an important and informational reminder for the folks at home. According to new reporting by CNN, spending too much time on the toilet could be bad for your health. Just want to let you know that. The increased pressure from sitting too long affects blood circulation and forces your body to work harder to pump blood back to your heart. So how long is too long? Experts say on average you should spend no more than 10 minutes on the job.
Ooh, I think I exceed that by a little bit here, Ryan. I mean, these things don't help anybody when it comes to being on that thing.
It's the hard-hitting reporting and information you need today.
So you came here for.
Thanks for joining us. We love you. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a great rest of your Wednesday.
Find some time to throw a line, or just head outside to unwind. That's the life in the great North Woods. Hike or bike, whatever you like. Get out in the day, enjoy the night. Yeah, we got the life in the great North Woods. Yeah, we got the life in the great North Woods. Yeah, this is Northern Life.